All right, let's talk about museums, but not just in a formal, historical way. Today, we're exploring our personal journey with them. It's a relationship that, for a lot of us, starts with that childhood sense of wonder and just kind of evolves as we grow up. So let's dive in right from the very beginning. So, first question, and be honest with yourself. Did you actually enjoy museums when you were a kid? I mean, really think back. Were they these incredible places of excitement and discovery, or were they maybe a little bit of a bore? Or, maybe just that required stop on a school field trip?
For so many of us, that first stage is really all about curiosity. It's that moment where the initial spark gets lit.
That's just such a perfect way to describe it, isn't it? That feeling of discovery. I can still remember the sheer magic of science museums. The ones where you could actually touch the exhibits and see physics or biology just come to life right in front of you. That kind of hands-on experience is just so powerful for a curious kid.
And that's really the key, right? The long-term impact. These aren't just one-off visits that you forget about. They actually become part of your story, planting these little seeds that can grow into a real lifelong passion for learning. And this phrase, played a part, really captures it perfectly. It's not the whole story, of course, but those early experiences, they become these really influential threads in the fabric of who we grow up to be.
So, as we get older, that relationship with museums definitely changes. Let's fast forward from those childhood memories to what's available to us right now, which is often, well, right around the corner. You don't always need to go to some massive, world famous institution to have a fantastic experience. A lot of the time, the real gems are the local ones. A local history museum tells the unique stories of your own town, and a small gallery can introduce you to some incredible artists from your very own community. And a lot of the time, they're simply worth an afternoon visit. I absolutely love that idea because it just takes all the pressure off. It's not some epic all-day quest. It's just a simple, valuable way to spend a few hours connecting with your local culture. Okay, so you've decided to go. The next question is, who do you go with? And this brings us to a really interesting part of the whole museum experience.
So here you have the two main approaches, and they are completely different experiences. Going alone is fantastic when you really want to absorb everything. I mean, read every single plaque, linger in front of one piece for as long as you want, and just move at your own pace. But with friends, it becomes the shared social event, which is perfect for those interactive exhibits where you can discover things together. Neither one is better. It just totally depends on the experience you're looking for.
Now, let's zoom out a bit, from our local area to the wider world. When we're traveling, exploring a new city or country, what role do museums really play? This is such a crucial point. Museums are, without a doubt, invaluable for understanding a place's soul, its history, its art, its stories. But, and this is important, they are not essential. There's no rule that says you have to visit a museum to truly experience a culture. It should never feel like homework. Because we all absorb culture differently. Sometimes, honestly, the best museum is the city itself. Talking to people at a local market, trying the street food, or just getting wonderfully lost in a new neighborhood, these are all incredibly powerful ways to connect with a place. So, the role of a museum, especially when you're traveling, is to add depth. It enriches the experiences you're already having, adding these incredible layers of context and meaning to everything you see and feel out there on the streets. So when we put it all together, from that childhood wonder to a tool for our travels, it becomes pretty clear that what we're all really seeking is our own kind of depth. And that's really the heart of it. Whether it's a quiet afternoon alone in a local gallery or a bustling visit to a huge national museum abroad, their true value lies in how they help us connect and understand. They're a powerful tool, one of many, for making our experiences just a little more meaningful. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. When you explore a new place, or even just your own city, what truly adds depth for you? Is it the museums, the food, the music, the people? It's a great question to reflect on. Whatever your answer is, I hope you go out and find it. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.